What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? We tuning in for another video, man. Today gonna be a pretty educational video. Educational video, man. Getting y'all some value in this and that. Like I said, called it ain't all about action all the time over here. They called Life of J. Malcolm, man. So I'm gonna give y'all an educational video on how these cars are assets, how you turn these things into assets. Not how mine are assets. Well, I'm gonna give you that too. But basically, how you turn these things into assets. So, I'm about to uncover this. I'm finna do some switch swapping and all of that. Cause I'm gonna drive Rhythm and Blues today, man. I ain't drove that car for real. That car just been sitting. So we're gonna drive Rhythm and Blues today. Move John Jones, put him up in the front. I need to change them tires. I plan on changing them tires, man. And I need to repunch this. Cause I ain't punched that hole in the right spot, so I'm finna do that too. But yeah, man, this gonna be an educational video, so y'all tune in, man. If you don't wanna learn nothing, exit stage left right now. Just exit stage left. But for people that's getting in the social media space, you wanna know how to turn your cars into assets, this is the video for you. And I'm gonna tell you how, the tax breaks, all that stuff. So y'all stay tuned. Alright, so we got everything moved. Y'all see Rhythm and Blue been running. I just been letting it run. We got John Jones put up in the front right now. Gonna let him rest for a little bit until the track. He going to track next. I was gonna take Rhythm and Blues on slicks, but man, let me tell y'all something right quick, man, before we get into how I can turn this thing to asset. Y'all see that car? The car been running for a minute now, cause I ain't drove it. So I just been letting it run. Sit right here idle. I can't remember who said it, cause I don't think it never came in the vlog. I mean, I don't think I never put it in a vlog. Y'all saw I installed a fan shroud. Remember I told you the temperature would creep. Not run hot, but it will creep when it's in the idle, like it's in the traffic. It's a pretty warm day today. Let me tell y'all, somebody said you shouldn't do it if you don't have a fan shroud. You know, it's proof that a person don't know everything. Where that temperature sit at? Somebody tell me. I ain't gotta tell y'all, y'all see on screen. Where's that temperature at? This car been running a long time. Now, without a fan shroud, that temperature will go up to 210. No lie, just cause I done had that fan shroud on, 210. Look where it's at. So, if you didn't know, I don't know who that was. I think it was an older gentleman. I think he was older than me, but and said he been doing cars and stuff or something like that. And I ain't getting at him or nothing. I ain't knocking him or none of that. But I'm just saying, sometimes you don't know everything. That's why I keep trying to tell everybody. People be getting on here telling me this and that. I build cars, or like one person said, he argued with me about the credit when I told people how to knock your interest rate off of a car. And he said he work in the finance department at the dealership. That don't mean nothing, y'all. It's a lot of unqualified people working in areas they shouldn't be in. I'm telling you now. And he came and commented, called me out my name and stuff, and gave people the wrong information after I had told them the right stuff. This is a case too. I told y'all a fan shroud serves a purpose. So if you watching and you somebody that learning, I know some people learn from my video, and if I tell y'all the wrong information, I come back and correct myself, or I comment back to somebody in the comments that give y'all the right information respectfully. But some people come on, try to crack jokes and this and that. Sometimes jokes be on them. This right here serves a purpose. Y'all just saw firsthand. This car been running. This car been running about 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. If I was in traffic, the thermostat is open. Well, ain't no thermostat in it. It's free flowing. So they let you know. This thing will run to 210 without the fan shroud on. This directs the airflow. So there's false information, y'all, saying a car shouldn't run hot. And it might not run hot, but a car won't run warmer, shouldn't run warmer without a fan shroud. That ain't true. So if somebody tell you that, they telling you the wrong thing. Y'all see firsthand, y'all seen me do it. I have proved my point. So I just want to throw that out there, cause I like people to know the right stuff. And sometimes, man, I say stuff just to mess with people. I know a lot. I know more than what people think. I know more than people think. But sometimes I just like to mess with people. They get bent out of shape. But anyway, let's get into the video, man. All right, so y'all see this, right? Y'all see all of this. Tires, front runners, slicks. What else can I show y'all? I could show y'all the engine, but we ain't gonna do that. It's over there. We'll show y'all this. This engine, the little old engine. This right here. Them two cars up there. Even the truck that I just drive as a regular vehicle, the trailer, everything. They all assets, y'all. Now on the normal circumstances, these cars are liabilities for the average hobbyist. So somebody that's just in the hot rods, or you know, cars period, whether you're into new school hot rods, the Challengers, the Chargers, all of that, it's a liability for the most part. So how do you turn these items and these cars into what you call assets? Definition of an asset is anything that brings you income. They put it in simple terms. Anything that generate income, putting income into your household and putting money in your pocket is an asset. If it's taking money out your pocket, it's a liability. That's the simple definition. So these cars, right? These cars, we build these things or we buy them straight out. For the most part, they taking money out your pocket. You know, if you take them to the track, you spending money on the track. You spending money in fuel when you driving them around. If you fixing them up, you spending money on paint, spending money on wheels, interior, all that good stuff. But it's not making you a dime. And by making a dime, I mean, it's really not making a dime. Like, I can't say if you enter car shows and stuff and you win prize money, you know, if you're doing it professionally or something like that, then you could say it's an asset and you could actually write that off. You got a business and all that. But the simple way is to pick up the phone or to pick up the camera, like what I do. That's the simple way. That's the simple way. Or, you know, you could trying to get my line right. Or, you know, you could start you a business, start you a company. But the simple way is pick up a camera, man. That's why I push all my people that really cool me and close to me and rock me. I'm like, pick up a camera, start your YouTube channel, start your content. Look at it every time. Start creating content, cause all this stuff then becomes assets as soon as you become monetized. When you become monetized, it's an asset. When you put up a video, it generates income. Like this video y'all watching now, it generate income thanks to y'all, thanks to the advertisers. All of that, thanks to the advertisers. Because even if a person skip ads and stuff, which a lot of people do, you still generate income. So, you know, by you utilizing these platforms, doing the things you love to do, which we talking about cars in this case, they generate you income. They can generate a healthy income, man. Probably bigger than what you can see. Probably bigger than what you can see. But then it can translate into offline business as well, which is what I'm also into. Offline business, you know, cause for the people that somebody may come in a while back thinking this is all that I do, which is not. But anyway, but the direct, staying on topic, pick you up a camera, man, and turn this stuff into assets. Like buying wheels, right? Everything I purchase is tax deductible. This storage house up there is tax deductible. The wheels, the modifications, the heads I bought for this car, the rear end I had done, all the components in the rear end, the axles and all that stuff, everything is tax deductible. The truck, when I bought the truck, I already deducted it. The truck was tax deductible. So it's, you know, the slicks, the wheels and all that stuff, everything is tax deductible, man. So, you know, you want to unlock your tax breaks, and it just makes sense to have the things you love to do pay you instead of you pay it. it's a win-win. You know, you're still enjoying your hobby, which all of us over here like cars. We got some kind of passion for cars, whether it's building them, whether it's racing them or something. But you get to generate your income, and it makes more sense now than normally buying cars, endless cars. It's just like an addiction. You know, you just satisfying an addiction basically. But when you get into turning this stuff into your business, then it makes more sense, man. When you are on YouTube and you are monetized, not just on YouTube, because if you're not making money from it, it's not a tax break. You still in the same boat, but you're working towards making money. So you already stepped in the right direction. You got a foot in the door. But when you're on YouTube and you're generating income or any social platform, it's more to it than YouTube now. YouTube just one place that pay. It's more to it. You know, I structured my brand as a business now. Like, it's not just about video content. It's a brand. It's a brand, a global brand. It's an official company, this and that. So when you get monetized, it makes sense to buy this stuff. Cause let me tell you, between these cars and all this stuff, it's one thing you're gonna do to put it in simple terms when you're in business and you making money off of your cars. Either you're gonna spend it or you're gonna give it to Uncle Sam. What do I mean? And put it in terms. Let's say you're doing your thing with the cars, you're uploading content, and you have a $40,000 a year, right? Boom, you make 40K. So taxes on 40K, if I remember right. I'm trying to remember, man. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. It's been a minute. But taxes on 40K. Let's just throw a number out there. Let's say you got to pay 10. You got to pay 10 to the 10 federal, and then you know you're gonna have your state, which state taxes vary depending on what state you live in. Some states don't have a state tax. But let's just say you got a $10,000 tax bill after making 40 grand. Now, if you don't deduct any of the stuff you're doing, let's say, cause a lot of people get into this stuff, they don't think about this stuff beforehand. They get monetized, boom, happy and monetized. You don't have no QuickBooks. You're not keeping track of what you're doing. Nobody ain't educated you on how to structure this as a business. You just happy you making money. Boom, that's it. So you get hit at the end of the year. Boom, $10,000 tax bill. Oh man, I gotta pay 10 bands. All right. The way you need to do it is knock that down. First, learn your percentages and your rates, and then you'll know you can keep track of. You can see how your year going. Like, all right, I'm about to generate 40. So you'll learn what the taxes on 40, you know how much you need to spend. So you know what you need to deduct. Now you can't take your tax bill to zero, not making that type of money. You might well forget that. But you can get it down to where it's not so bad. So then you need to look in, if you're making summit trips. Well, if I got 10, I need to spend about $6,000. Let's say you're gonna spend 6. Spend it in your car. That's why it makes sense then to spend money in your car. Put $6,000 in your car and them parts. They tax deductible as long as you making content with it, man. It's called a marketing expense. Long as you making content with it, it's tax deductible. So if you go buy you a new set of rims, that can be your deduction right there. If you buy some 26s or something, some name brand 26s, they're gonna be $6,500 to $7,500. Wheels and tires, boom, there go your tax deduction. You don't have to write nothing else. You don't have to write nothing else off. If that's your tax bill, now your tax bill get bigger, then you got to do more. You got to do more, you got to buy more. This net, like some of the stuff I'm doing and buying is a drop in the bucket on the tax bill now. I'm blessed to say that. It's a good problem to have, cause everybody don't have a tax bill problem. So, and I didn't have a tax bill problem at one point in time, but it's a good problem to have, but it's staying on top of it. Then these cars, like I said, they generate you income. Not only online when you uploading content, but you know, when you start traveling around, you're getting other opportunities and other offers that they stem from online, but they offline opportunities. Now these cars are generating you active income, some residual. The videos are residual, passive residual income. So like I'm shooting this video today, and it's gonna pay time and time again as long as it's getting watched. So that's passive residual income. That's when you do something one time and it pays you to infinity, as long as you know it's going on, which is the best income to have, passive residual income. Most people got active income, meaning you got to work for your money. You got to go out there. You might make big money. But you got to stay active to do it. somebody probably will say, well, what if you start shooting videos? Well, if I start shooting videos, I got such a large catalog of video, I'm still gonna generate a good chunk of income if I don't drop nothing else. If I don't drop nothing else on no platforms, if I stop going to tracks, if I stop shooting vlogs, I'm still gonna generate a substantial amount of income because I built my passive residual income. With every video I drop, I'm just scaling my income at this point. That's all I'm doing. But I built a healthy income that you can live comfortably off of even if I don't upload ever again. So that's the power of passive residual income, and that's what you can achieve with these cars if you go about it the right way, you listen to the right people, and you do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? So like this why I said this video all education. Even the stuff you drive, like I said, pulling with that trailer was a deduction. You know, it's just knowing how to go about this stuff, man. Like if you're gonna do it, I feel like if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna be on it, let it make money from it. Cause if it wasn't from me having a business and a brand, I wouldn't be on social media. I wouldn't. You know, for real. If you're on my Facebook, it looks like I share a lot of personal stuff, which I do about myself, but it's really branding. It's branding, man. You got to let people know what type of person you are, what level you're on, so they can relate to you, man. And you know, it ain't fake. That's me. If you met me in person, then you know I'm the same way I am online. I'm gonna stand on what I mean, what I say, and all that. I'm the same way. I'm humble, dude. You meet me in person, I'm humble too. You come with bullshit, I'm gonna be with bullshit too. I ain't out here portraying to be hard, but the people that really know me, you come with bullshit, then you know I'm gonna be on that too. So, you know, it's sharing yourself with the world. Sharing yourself with the world to help further your brand, this and that. But if you gonna do something, turn it to an asset, man. Turn it to an asset. It just makes sense. Like the money I spent on this car, I wrote it off last year. The purchase price of this car, I wrote it off last year. Which I ain't never told nobody how much it cost, but y'all saw how much money I took out, so you know, you can use your imagination. But plus the money I put in this car, you know, I put well over $6,000 or $7,000 in the car in the short time I had it. But it's all tax deductible, man. It generates income, so you got to look at it. When you in my space and you doing this stuff like this, when you spend money on these cars, don't look at it as a loss. Or if you showing your wife this or whatever, or you just getting into it and they can't understand, but you're a creator, show them the video. Show them the video, man. Like when you spending money into the cars, it's reinvesting into your brand. Like that's why I don't buy myself nothing. I don't care about clothes and stuff. I go shopping once a year, and I take my whole family, I take my in-law, and I just buy whatever. I just get a big chunk, and boom, I just buy clothes for the year. This is it. Because I reinvest everything back into the business, creating content. I reinvest to create videos. Like I go buy something, create a video. So to putting the shop up, the shop gonna be tax deductible, which I got a surprise for y'all. I'm finna cash out on this shop. I'm gonna get to that before we close though. But make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Get in the creative space. It's a lot of y'all I talk to, or I might have caught your message on Facebook or DM, or y'all email me. And it's some of y'all watch my content, got some sick ride, man. Got some real sick ride. Some people got some fast cars, and some people some of y'all on bullshit. But they come with that too, though. They come with it too. I'll do another video on that. But like I said, man, some of y'all, it don't matter your age. It ain't never too late, man. Cause I know I got a more mature audience. A lot of people that watch older than me. Some people in the same age range. But it ain't never too late, man. Just pick the camera up. You ain't gotta have a camera, man. Pick up a phone. Start tinkering with the editing app, man. You can teach yourself. Don't nobody have to teach you this. Then nobody teach me nothing. Then nobody teach me nothing. Then nobody help me nothing. School of the hard knocks. So when I started filming, then nobody teach me how to operate the camera. I picked it up. I started messing with it, and I figured it out myself. I figured out what I did wrong with editing. I did a whole DVD, man. My first DVD was wrong. It was all in fast motion. Just boom, boom, boom. I had to figure out what I did wrong. So school of the hard knocks, man. Just pick up the phone, start. And with the information that's on the internet now, when I started, it wasn't all that how-to stuff on YouTube. YouTube was early. I wasn't the early creators on YouTube. I'm just still around. Now you can learn anything you want to learn. Just get on the computer. You can learn it, man. Don't nobody gotta tell you. just start doing it. Just start doing it. Making mistakes, start studying what other successful creators do, and add your own flavor to it. Cause it just makes sense, man. It just makes sense. Just turn this stuff into assets, man. I like to see everybody win. I like to see everybody eat. But yeah, they're gonna wrap this up. But like I said, I'm probably gonna watch this thing up too, man. Got nothing else to do. And then ride it. But like I said, y'all, this shop, I done made mine up. I'm gonna cash out on this shop, y'all. I'm finna cash out on this shop. I don't like financing nothing. I really don't. I don't like financing nothing. If you don't have to, pay it, man. If you don't have to, buy it. Just, I'm telling you, if you got the money, you get something, buy it. Don't listen to what society tell you or the other people, cause they're why a lot of people where they at right now, falling in line. But I'm gonna cash out on this shop, man. I'm finna go ahead and get it done. I'm gonna see if he can get a rush on it. They said they about 7 or 8 weeks out, but I don't know. I mean, he made some stuff happen for me on that. I get cause I bought it in full. Man, that thing right there came earlier than expected. So I hope they can make that happen with the shop, man. If I tell them I just pay it in full, like just buy it straight out. So I'm gonna go holler at them next week, man. The same people I got my storage from, and see if they can get a rush on it. If they can get a rush on it, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it, and then be done with it. Cause they're like one of the biggest chunks. And after that, I'm getting a new pool done. I'm getting a new pool done too, and deck. So after that, I'll be down here. All I gotta do is pay for the pool, get it done, and all the big projects in the backyard will be done for this year. The kids' playground really don't cost that much. So yeah, man. I said y'all might see this shaking. Y'all see this shaking, man. And if I buy this straight out, I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna film it. To show people motivation. Like, ain't nothing out of reach. Ain't nothing out of reach, man. I have family that say, hey, you shouldn't be doing that, showing that, this and that. I don't roll like that, man. I don't roll like that, walking around worrying about what's gonna happen, this and that. People crazy these days, man. You ain't gotta be showing nothing. People come hit you across the head cause they having a bad day. They don't even know you. Don't know nothing about you. They don't know if you up or down. They just having a bad day. So you gotta live your life. Damn what other people talking about in society, you better live your life for you. And people always talking about this, and everybody tough, right? I said this in the live stream, everybody tough. Ain't nobody scared of nothing, but they scared though. Ain't nobody scared of nothing until they scared. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, if you get that, you get it. If it went over your head, went over your head. Everybody scared. Everybody ain't scared until they scared. So, you know, but that's what it is, man. I hope y'all got something out of the video. I'm trying to give y'all some education, diversify the content. Instead of action all the time, it's life of J Malcolm. It's not burnout J Malcolm, track J Malcolm. It ain't none of that. But yeah, that's it, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in with me every day. I'll catch y'all later.